You two, I think I'll give you 5, okay? You two, extra marks for the face cream. I'm going to give these two 7 points, I think, and I don't want to hear any arguments. You two, I think I'll give them 6 points. So there we are, Mrs. F. If you could evacuate my chamber now, I'd be very grateful. Julian Clary, I don't quite know what to say to you two, except you won't be needing to update your passports just yet. Mrs. Fradgley, could we have some consolation prizes for them? It's the monogrammed towels and the shampoo from Duncruise, and I figured that you're probably going to take them with you anyway. So off you go, and bear in mind, while you're watching the rest of the show, that you just weren't as good as these other people. Thank you very much, Julia and Tony. Thank you. Now, I'm in the mood for another lark in the dark. I don't know about you, Marlene. She's willing, so we're going to play a game. I've called it Are You Being Served? And you have to perform the simple task of serving a 3-course meal to a couple of friends of mine in the dining room. Mrs. Fradgley, what have you cooked up for us?
On the menu tonight, Mr. Julian, we have oxtail soup, spaghetti and meatballs, and jelly and cream.
Well, my mouth's watering. Mrs. Fradgley, slip them into the dining room, would you? Would you like to follow Mrs. F? And we'll have a jolly good laugh. Now, this woman here is, in fact, Barbara's mother. Am I right?
Yes.
Hello. We've flown her in secretly from County Mayo. That's not your real hair, is it?
No.
Thank the Lord for that. The other person will be served by our 2 PE teachers. Who, don't be so rude. I'm sorry, Tommy. He is, in fact, the deputy headmaster in the school where they teach. Can we have the lights down now, first of all? Down. Oh, you've gone luminous, Mrs. F. Now, you have 3 minutes to serve a 3-course meal, starting from now. First thing you need to do is locate the food. No. Behind that plant. There you are, you found the table. Well done, Barbara. That's the food. Now find the oxtail soup. Oxtail soup, Barbara. Oh, now, just you're there. That's the table. Oh, put your hand down. There's the table. Now, very good, Barbara. Oxtail soup is what you're looking for, Marlene.
A spoon.
Soup, that's not soup.
Soup and a spoon.
Yep.
Right. A little bit faster now, please. Serve the soup, Mark. Quickly, quickly, serve the soup. We've got the spoon upside down. Serve the soup. Well done. Now, could you go back and get the meatballs, please? That's enough soup, Marlene. Spaghetti and meatballs we're after now. You have 1.5 minutes left. And we're nowhere near the spaghetti. So, take the spaghetti over. Spaghetti and meatballs. Faster now, please. Quicker, Barbara.
Yeah.
Get a move on. Pick up the spaghetti and serve it. Right, give her some spaghetti. There's a bit faster, Simon. Where's the table gone? You've only got 50 seconds left. Just put the spaghetti on her lap, if necessary. Pop the spaghetti on her lap, why don't you? There's half a minute left, and of course we're looking for some jelly now. 20 25 seconds left. Could you locate the jelly? 20 seconds. I will give you points for jelly. Well done, Mark. Just put the jelly on her lap if necessary. Last 2 seconds. Quick as you can. And serve with cream. And your time is up now. I'm going to come in and give you some marks. Stay exactly where you are. Could we have the lights up now, please? Ah, right. Now, the first thing I want to show you, Simon and Marlena, and you two, who's this woman here?
Mother's mother. My
Yes, it is indeed your mother. I'll take the lead. Well, I'll probably have to give you more marks just for keeping the table upright. I think out of 10, it's quite a good show. I think you deserve 7 points. OK? Simon and Marlene. And, well, what can I say? I think I'll be generous and I'll give them 5 points. Mrs. Scratchley, wet wipes and clean these people up, would you? And I'll see you out in the front garden when you've got a moment. Thank you ever so much for coming. Thank you, Headmaster. Barbara and Mark, well, what can I say? You've lost springs to mind. With consolation prizes, Mrs. Scratchley. Some lovely bath towels and a bath robe there. Take it with you for whatever you heterosexuals do when you're in the bathroom. Bye-bye. Good, okay. Now then, are you both ready for the power trip?
Yeah, definitely.
You are? Well, that's coming up very shortly in part 2. Depending on how they perform in that game, they may or may not be going off on an all-expenses-paid holiday to New York. And now it's time for the climax in the dark that we've all been waiting for. Would you welcome Marlene and Simon? Remember them? There they are. Marlene and Simon. In my lounge, in the dark, obviously, I've scattered a number of fuses like this, and we're going to send you in there one at a time. OK? Do you follow so far? Bring me out a fuse, and inside the fuse will be a question. If you answer that question correctly, you will light up one of these windows. But not only that, I'll give you £100 for every window you light up. If, and only if, you light up 5 windows, Oh, I've had a multiple. So if that happens, then you'll be going on our all-expenses-paid trip to New York. Okay, do you follow? Now, because it's the final game, we are going to give you a certain amount of light. As you go into the lounge, on the right, there's a switch. You press that switch and you'll get a little bit of flickering strobe light, and hopefully you'll see one of these somewhere, OK? You've got 2.5 minutes to light up 5 of my windows. Simon, you're going first. Come and stand by the door and I'll give you the off. In you go. Your time won't start until you actually open the lounge door.